It's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to take some ground pork, some mushrooms, parsley flakes, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, Tony's, and batter it with some chicken batter. And I'm going to dice up this onion and this bell pepper. And I'm going to saute those first to get them soft before I mix them all in the patties. Oh, and those little guys too. Alright, while that's cooking over there, make sure to put this in a separate bowl of ground turkey with all your spices and everything to your liking, which that's of course about what I'm going to do. Mix it all together real good, and then when that's done sauteing, mix them all together, make patties out of it, and bread it with an egg, a little milk, and that flour right there. What I like to do is put some gloves on and just knead it all together until it's nice and even. Alright, that's about done. It's on level. I have to set it over there. It's pathetic, but while all that's going, make your egg and milk in one bowl and your batter flour in the other. Alright, pull those over to let them cool, and you can mix them into here and knead it together the same way I did before, and then add you a little more olive oil, and then preheat it, and then batter these up. Now that that's all kneaded together real good, you can go ahead and start making individual patties. Alright, patties are made. Got about 5 decent ones. I'll put the biggest ones on first and then go, of course, to the smaller ones for time. You want to dip it one time in your egg milk, and then once on top, once on bottom, get it on good coat. You can do it twice if you want to, it just makes it thicker. I like to do it one time because the egg really thickens it up. It's staged about like that, where I can just dip and go in there. When I know my oil's about right, I put just a little water on my hand, I flick it in there, and you kind of, you know it's about right, and then you kind of test it with one of the patties. And when you put just a little water in there to find it, because you put a lot, it's going to cause something unpleasant. Alright, so I'll take one of these. There. There. Pretty close. Alright, I have a habit of cleaning as I go, so while it's cooking I can be doing a little cleaning, but just don't take your eyes off the golden prize. Alright, now whenever that gets done cooking all the way through, you can pour some of the oil out, add a little more of the flour to it, and brown it and add some water. You can have some gravy for either smothering them if you want to, or just putting it over some rice or mashed potatoes. Not instant mashed potatoes, fresh homemade mashed potatoes. I kind of talked myself into pulling these out just a little early, and I'm going to pour some of this oil out and add a little bit more of that chicken flour in here, chicken breading, and maybe a little black pepper, maybe a couple little, and then make some gravy and smother them. But I'm not going to make any mashed potatoes or rice tonight, just eat it just like it is. You want to get this to the brown color you want, don't take long, and leave them little chunks of crust in there, makes it even better. And once you add your water, then you start playing with your consistency, and then you start adding your season, taste, salt, whatever, you know, that little onion powder, little garlic powder, little black pepper, maybe a little Slappy Mama, Tony's, Old Bay, whatever you got, Emeralds, I don't care, make it taste good. That's the whole point, the end of the game. Fill that belly, make it taste good. You got to make it a little watery because it's going to cook down, and especially because you still got to put these back in if you want to smother them, and they're going to cook the rest of the way. I got my heat about medium high. That tastes absolutely perfect. So just let them simmer, move them around a little bit, flip them if you need to, not too much, don't get too active with it, and it'll be done. Alright, cook it with it covered, and decided to go ahead and have it with some rice. Rice. Alright, there we go, it's about done. If you want to get crazy, you could put some onions in the gravy while it's cooking together. Taste. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. You have butter in here?
Mm-mm.